Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a no jumping full body HIIT workout, and guess what team? Your girl is engaged. I do not have my ring on because I don't like to work out with it, but at the end of this workout I'm going to show you guys lots of pictures and snippets from this past weekend when my boyfriend, not my fiance, proposed to me. So lots of stories today. All right team, and put your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right, team, we're gonna start with just a simple one. We're gonna start with some forward and backwards jogs. So go ahead and come towards the back of your mat or towel. You're just gonna jog it forward and jog it back. All right, team, go at your own pace here. Good. All right, so story time. Last weekend, you guys know, if you've done my previous few workouts, and you know that I went on a trip. I'll start at the beginning. So we went to go see my boyfriend's best friend graduate med school from UCLA. He graduated, he's officially a doctor. Perfect team. Go ahead and stay on this one side right here. We're gonna come to a lateral shuffle into a crossbody reach. Lateral shuffle back, crossbody reach. All right team, alternating sides right here. We do need the full body warm today, so get everything moving. And I've been talking about going to Harry Potter World. You guys know I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and getting Luna Lovegood's wand. And then the whole next week I was going to be in Washington and surprise some of my clients didn't know I was coming and surprise them. So that's how last week went. So at the beginning, we fly into LA and went to UCLA's med school graduation. Perfect team. Let's go with one more each side. Perfect team. Go ahead and come into your natural squat stance. We're gonna come to some overhead squats. So go ahead and come down as the arms come up overhead. Good. Don't worry about getting super low in that squat. It's just a warm up. Good. Which was beautiful. I got kind of, I wasn't even graduating, I only know one graduate, and I got emotional because it's like, I just know it takes a lot to get through med school, you know? So I got a little emotional at the graduation. It was really cute, and congrats to all those doctors, it was amazing. So my best friend's birthday was going to be the following week. Last Wednesday was her birthday. So she really wanted to go to Universal Studios. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and take that warm up from the top. So go ahead and come towards the back of your mat and towel. We come right back into that forwards and backwards jog. And I was like, perfect, because I really want to go to Universal Studios. And I want to go to Harry Potter World. So that was kind of like, okay, we'll go to Universal Studios, like the kickoff for her birthday. As far as I knew, it was like the kickoff for her birthday, birth week, you know, big celebration. So graduation was great, super fancy dinner. Next day, we're supposed to go to Universal Studios at 9 a.m., right when it opens, be there all day long. Perfect team, go ahead and come back. Come right back into that lateral shuffle to crossbody reach. We're supposed to be there at 9 a.m. and we were out to dinner pretty late. And so the graduate doctor, his name's Hassan, I call him Sunshine. So Dr. Sunshine was up till 2 in the morning celebrating, taking pictures, all that fun jazz. So he was like, yeah, we'll see, I'm gonna aim for 9. And I was like, oh, like, you know, we can aim for 10 if you're tired and stuff like that. And he was like, no, let's aim for 9. Perfect team, one more. Go ahead and come back into your natural squat stance, come to those overhead squats. And I was like, all right, if you say so, you know. So I get up at 7:30. I'm hyped, I'm so excited to see Harry Potter World. I'm really tired because I traveled, and then there's a whole thing where they lost our luggage, and then I had to get up at 5 in the morning, go back to the airport and get my luggage. It was a whole other thing, right? So I was really tired. And I do not typically drink coffee or consume caffeine in general, but I was like, I really want to enjoy Harry Potter World. So I think I got to drink a coffee. And my best friend is like a coffee addict. So she's excited. I was like, oh, she's like, oh my gosh, I've never had a coffee with my bestie before. This is going to be a great birthday. Perfect. Let's go with one more here. Beautiful. Go ahead and take the feet nice and wide. We're going to come to an alternating lateral lunge stretch. So go ahead and bend just the right knee back to center, and then bend just the left knee back to center. Good. Get a nice stretch in the groin right here. So we get to Universal Studios, and my sister and her boyfriend meet us there. And Sunshine is late. Now, surprisingly, Sunshine is tired. He slept in a little bit. Perfect. Let's go with one more each side. Good. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep the feet nice and wide right here. Take the arms out wide into a T formation. We're gonna come to some windmills. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my right hand, reach towards my left toe, back to center. Left hand goes towards the right toe, back to center. Alternating sides right here, team. Beautiful. So I'm like, okay, well, I want to go get a coffee because I'm half asleep. And so we were gonna go to Starbucks, Good, so let's go one more each side. Beautiful, but it was close. Good, go ahead and come down onto the ground. Go ahead and come down onto all fours right here. Palms and knees as we come into a cat-cow stretch. Go ahead and drop the belly, big arch in the spine. Good, and curve, belly button to spine. Good team, arch, and curve, arch, good team, and curve. Feel free to reel off the railroad tracks a little bit. Good, arch, find any tight spots, wiggle it out, and curve. Good team, go ahead and come to a neutral spine, curl those toes under and peel the hips up nice and high into a down dog. Take a moment here to pedal out the feet, shake off your fluff, and then when you're ready, go ahead and step just the left foot up into your runner's lunge. Plant the right palm, open to the left one, big twist, and then bring the elbow down towards the ground. Don't worry about touching the ground, it's okay if we're only touching the calf or the ankle. Do the best you can, team. Big twist up, bring that elbow down, big twist up, bring that elbow down, and one more each, big twist, and bring the elbow down. Perfect, go ahead and plant the left palm, step that left foot back to meet the right, shake it off right here, and then same thing other side. Go ahead and step just the right foot up into your runner's lunge, plant the left palm, open it up, big twist. Good, bring the elbow down, big twist up, bring the elbow down, big twist, bring that elbow down, and one more each, big twist up, and bring that elbow down. Beautiful team, go ahead and plant the right palm, step it back, last little shake off right here, pedal out those feet, and then when you're ready, go ahead and walk your feet up towards your hands, meet your breaking point, roll it up, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our first circuit. All right, team, so coming into our first circuit, we're gonna start with some squat to front kicks. So go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. We're gonna squat down, kick it forward, squat back down, kick it forward, opposite side. All right, team, just switching sides right here. 30 seconds on the clock, let's work. Good. So anyways, sunshine's late, I'm hungry, and I'm tired. And so we're talking about going to Starbucks, so Starbucks is closed. So we ended up going into Voodoo Donuts. And shout out to Voodoo Donuts. They have like 10 flavors that have vegan options, so I could eat something. So I'm like, donuts for everyone, my treat. You know, it's my best friend's birthday and I want to treat her and stuff like that. So I just treat everybody, they're like $1 anyways. And I get myself a coffee. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come towards the back of the mat right here. We're gonna come into some walking kickstand deadlifts to high knees back. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the hands up behind the head right here. I'm gonna step forward. I'm gonna deadlift from here. So come down into this flat back position, back up. Next foot goes all the way up to the front of the mat right here. And then we're gonna high knee it back to the back. All right, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Use your glutes to stand this back up. And the back foot is really just there for stability. It shouldn't really be working. Good, team. Good. So anyways, I get my coffee, we eat our donuts, and I didn't know this, but everybody is like trying to stall me because I just want to beeline it for Harry Potter World. So Sunshine's not there yet, and it was really important to my boyfriend to have his best friend there. Perfect, team, shake it off. Go ahead and come towards one side of the mat right here. We're gonna come to a lateral shuffle to a lateral kick. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle across the mat right here. Side kick, shuffle back, side kick, opposite side. All right, team, 30 seconds alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. So I don't know this, but everyone's trying to stall me. And to me, it's just like, why are we waiting? Because I'm like, Sunshine can just catch up with us, you know? That's my attitude. And so eventually, Dwayne is like, oh, I'm gonna get these pancakes, I'm gonna do this and that. And then I was like, okay, he's still hungry. We go into this sock shop, my sister, my best friend and I, we go into this sock shop. Oh, my sister's boyfriend. Perfect, team, shake it off. We're gonna come to a triple lateral lunge, tap down to a high knee. So go ahead and take the feet nice and wide right here. I'm gonna go ahead and bend just the right knee, take the left hand, tap the ground, bend just the left, right hand taps the ground. 3, high knee. 1, 2, 3, high knee, opposite side. All right, team, 30 seconds, all shank sides right here. Let's work. Good. Yeah, so anyways, so we go to this sock shop while my boyfriend is getting food, and then I go and get him, and he's like playing chess on his phone, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why didn't you tell us you were ready? Because you know I want to go to Harry Potter World, you know? So I had no idea that he's trying to stall me. So he's like, oh, I'm sorry, like we can go. And stuff like that. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and take that circuit from the top. So go ahead and come right back into those squat to front kicks. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. So he gets up and then they start having this conversation and they're like, my sister's like, oh, tell him to park over here because then it'll be a really short walk and do this and that. And I'm like, why are we having this conversation? Like, you know, I'm like, he could just park wherever he ends up parking and just meet us there. Like, I'm not following what the big deal is. So everybody's just trying to stall me. And so they're talking and I literally start walking away. I'm like, okay, bye. I'm going to Harry Potter World. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We come right back into those kickstand deadlifts to high knees back. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. So I just start walking away. And so Dwayne, of course, runs after me. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why they're talking. I just want to, mind you, in my defense, we're supposed to be there at 9. It's noon. So, you know, I'm getting a little bit of impatient, a little bit of an attitude. And Dwayne's like, yeah, I don't know why they're just wasting our time. Like just, you know, being my human and humoring me, playing along with it. Good, team. Few more seconds here. Good. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna come right back into those lateral shuffles to lateral kicks. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Yeah, so he's like, I don't know why they're taking so long either, and just goes along with me. And then my sister's like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So, so she goes to the bathroom. And in that time, Sunshine's like, oh, I'm coming to the door right now. So he's like, oh, well, we might as well wait. And I was like, you know, okay, fine, I guess. So Sunshine finally catches up to us and we go straight to Harry Potter World. You know, perfect, team. Go ahead and come to that nice wide stance. 3 lateral lunge tap downs to a high knee. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. So Sunshine's there now. It's official, we can leave. And so we go to Harry Potter World and I want to go to Ollivander's. First thing, I'm like, I want to go to Ollivander's. I want to get Luna Lovegood's wand. And there's like places around Harry Potter World where the wand actually does stuff, you know? It's like if you put it in this formation, then it'll make this thing fall over or whatever it might be. So that's the first thing on my list is get a wand from Ollivander's. Perfect, team. Shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our second circuit. All right, team, so coming into our second circuit, go ahead and come towards the back of the mat right here. We're gonna come to some inchworm to push-ups. So I'm gonna go ahead and place both palms down. I'm gonna walk it out like an inchworm, push out from here and walk it back. All right, team, if we're not ready for push-ups yet, it's okay to walk it out, drop to the knees, and then push. All right, team, just do the best you can. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. So anyways, we go to Ollivander's, super, super cute. Ollivander's is adorable. They really imitate like that first scene where Harry gets his wand really well. And so that was adorable and I'm like awestruck, you know. So then we go into the actual part where you can buy a wand and they have all these character wands and you can get like the regular ones and then you can get the interactive ones. Obviously, me being me, I want an interactive wand. Perfect, team. Good, go ahead and pop on up right here. We're gonna come to some curtsy lunges to a high knee. So go ahead and come towards the front of the mat. I'm gonna go ahead and take the right foot, take it back and to the left of the left foot right here. Curtsy lunge right here into a high knee. All right, team, we got 30 seconds staying on the same side, then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, team, let's work. So anyways, and they have all these characters and you can do the interactive version. Obviously, I want Luna Lovegood's interactive wand, but I'm so awestruck, like I wanna take pictures of all the wands and stuff like that. And Dwayne comes up and he's like, Dwayne is my boyfriend now, fiance. Dwayne comes up and he's like, I'm gonna buy your wand for you. And I'm like, why are you buying my wand for me? Because like, he's been buying me a lot of stuff lately. So I was just like, you know, I have money. Perfect, team, shake it off. Same thing, other side. The left foot's gonna work this time. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. So I'm like, you know, why are you buying my wand? Because I wanted to buy my own wand. And he's like, oh, I just want to buy it for you, you know, just let me do this. And my sister steps in and she's like, if he wants to treat you, just let him treat you. Like, you know, let him do what he wants. And I'm like, I mean, I guess, okay. So they start trying to distract me. I don't even catch on to what's happening here, but my best friend, Gabby, like picks up a wand and she's like, KK, take my picture. Perfect, team. Beautiful, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come to some mountain climbers. So go ahead and come to the back of the mat right here and come down into plank position. We're just gonna take each knee, crunch it up through center. All right, team, 30 seconds on the clock, let's work. And if you wanna crank up the intensity here and bring it into a jog, you can. I'm still talking, so I'm just keep it nice and slow. So she's like, has me facing the other direction and taking her picture. And Dwayne is behind me at the wand counter and he's like, okay, like you can't make this look obvious, but I wanna put I have a ring and I wanna put it onto the wand and there's not a lot of space in the box, apparently. I find all this out afterwards. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop, flip on over onto our backs right here. We're gonna come to some starfish crunches. So go ahead and be a starfish. So come all the way down, ta-da, arms and legs out. We're gonna go ahead and take opposite arm towards opposite leg, back down. All right, team? Alternating sides right here. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. So he's trying to put the ring on the wand without me noticing. And so Gabby is doing an A++ job at distracting me because I don't even notice what's going on. And the next thing I know, then he leaves and he goes towards Hogwarts Castle because that's where he wants to propose. And I just turn around and I'm like, where's Dwayne? Like, why would he buy my wand and just leave? He knows I want my wand. You know, I already have a little bit of an attitude, so it's just growing. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come on up. We're gonna take that circuit from the top. So we're gonna come right back into those inchworm to push-ups. Go ahead and come towards the back of the mat. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. So I step out and they're like, I don't know, where is he? And I go and find him and he gives me my wand. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, here you go. I didn't know you wanted it so quickly. And he's like standing there with sunshine, you know, in front of Hogwarts Castle. And so I am not paying much attention because I'm hyper focused on this wand. So I open the box and I just whip the wand out somehow without making the ring go flying or even noticing the ring. Perfect, team, go ahead and come on up. We're gonna come right back into that curtsy lunge to high knees. Right leg's gonna work first, team. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. So I don't even see the ring. I whip the wand out and somehow I managed to still keep the ring in the box. It's underneath the Marauders map. So then I'm trying to hand him the box back. I'm like, okay, take the box, but I'm gonna go be magical, you know? So I'm like, oh, here's the box. And he's not taking it back from me. He was like, oh, you want me to hold the box? And I'm like, yeah, the box. And he was like, this box? And I took the map off of it like, okay, am I supposed to take this with me or something? So I take the map off and I'm like, yes, this box. And he's like, this box right here? He was pointing at it. Perfect, team, same thing, other side, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. So finally he points directly at the ring. And he was like, this box? And I was like, oh, like this like absolute look of shock. And it's like, I don't feel like it's real or something, I don't know. So I turn my head and there's like 5 cameras in my face, you know, like everyone's recording. I'm like, oh, this is real, like this is a thing. And I had to laugh because I was like, oh, this is hilarious because like, I do love Harry Potter. And I just realized like, I have been talking about this for months to the point that he's like, I should propose there, you know what I mean? So it was like funny because it was so accurate. Perfect, team, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come right back down into those mountain climbers, plank position right here, team. 30 seconds on the clock, let's work. So I was like overcome with emotion and I just about immediately start crying. And then all my people start cheering for me and it kind of calms down and yes, and Marianne, of course, I said yes. And then we take all these pictures and the person that worked there was like, that was so cute. I'm gonna give you guys a fast pass. So we got to like cut the line and act like a royal wedding party all day. And it was just such an awesome day. Perfect, team, go ahead and flip on over. We're gonna come right back into those starfish crunches. Gonna come down onto our backs right here. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. So yeah, it was just an awesome day. I was so surprised that video is hilarious. So I'm gonna upload the video. Mind you, everybody is filming on their phone, so all the video that I have is in the wrong direction, so I apologize now. And a lot of the pictures are too, but you guys will get the gist. In the wrong direction for YouTube, but you guys will get the gist of what happened and how surprised I was. Good, team, a few more seconds. Perfect, go ahead and roll on up get some water if you need it, and we'll come into a cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, let's go ahead and bring both hands up behind the head right here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up the chest right here. Good. Let some fresh oxygen into your body. Good, team. Good. So let me tell you guys about this ring, which in my opinion, like, we all have such different tastes in everything, and clothes and jewelry and rings. And so to me, the perfect ring is like the one that really fits you. Like, you know, it shows how well your significant other knows your style and stuff like that. Perfect. Go ahead and come towards the front of the back right here. We're gonna go ahead and come into a high lunge. So go ahead and step just the right foot back right here. Maybe drop the back knee a little bit. Get this right hip tucked up underneath you. Good, team. Should feel a nice stretch in that front of this hip flexor on the right side. So my ring, diamond, big centerpiece. That's totally, it's got Dwayne written all over it. He appreciates the finer things in life. And then the setting is just gorgeous. It's just so me, like he knocked this out of the park. Perfect, team. Go ahead and pivot on that back foot and open up the arms into warrior two right here, pressing into the outer edge of that back foot. Good. It's like beach vibes. And so it's got the centerpiece and it's on a gold band. And then it's got these light blue sapphires wrapping around the diamond. And it's just beautiful. It's these light blue sapphires. And then he put a finishing touch on the gold. There's an extra piece of gold on the sides of the sapphires. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come into, go ahead and come into reverse warrior here. So go ahead and flip that front hand over, reach it forward, up and back. And so he put a finish on the gold there's like an extra strip of gold that's on either side of the sapphires on the sides of the wrap. And he put a sandblast finish on it. So it looks like literally like sand and like a wave coming around it. It's so beautiful. And then the bottom is like the classical polished gold. Perfect. You go ahead and straighten out through that front leg. We're gonna come to a triangle pose. So go ahead and shift it forward, bring the left fingertips down towards the ground and the right hand up towards the sky. Option here to look down at the ground for stability, or in time, make your way to looking up if your balance allows it. So it looks like the beach is on my hand. And then it is engraved. My boyfriend and I, instead of saying like a U sound, we make like a double O. So instead of fluff, he calls me floof. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back towards center right here. Pivot on that back foot and step it up to meet the front. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and come into a high lunge on the opposite side right here. Stepping the left foot back, get that back knee tucked up underneath you. Feel a nice stretch in the front of that left hip flexor. So it says Forever Louvre on the inside, and it just melts my heart and makes me so happy. And I have been like such an obnoxious fiance ever since, and I'm not even sorry. I was like, look babe, this is what my ring looks like opening the car door. I love my ring. It's so me. Perfect. Go ahead and pivot on that back foot, open it up into warrior two. So everybody's asking, of course, when's the wedding? Guys, we have no idea. Like one step at a time. Obviously, this girl thought she was just getting a wand and celebrating her best friend's birthday. So I'm very shocked. So one step at a time. I've known for a while that Dwayne is who I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with. I'm happy that he agrees and, and I got the question, but I have not begun planning whatsoever. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come into reverse warrior, reach it forward, up and back. Good. Remember to stay open right here, not to collapse forward, but stay open. I know I haven't given much instruction today. I've been like, let me tell you about my engagement story. Girl talk. Beautiful, team. Good. Go ahead and straighten out through that front leg. Reach it forward and then down towards the ground right here. Triangle pose, opposite side. Left hand comes up. Beautiful. Good, team. Deep breath here. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and pivot on that back foot. Step it up to meet the front right here. I'm going to go ahead and come towards the center of the mat for aesthetic purposes. So stay tuned for video and pictures of my ring that I adore so much. And if you're ready, team, we'll go ahead and bring both palms together and up to the third eye. If you guys enjoyed this workout, please hit the like and subscribe button, because I have new workouts every single week and occasional new recipes. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Excellent work today, team. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time.
You hold it, Caitlin. Oh my God. I want to cry. Oh my God. Woo!
didn't even notice it. That was so funny.
I was like, get the box, Caitlin. You hold it.
Oh, damn.
Let us see it. Let us see it. Let us see it. Show it off.